Assalamualaikum everyone. Today my group will be presenting about lack of quality education among poor children. The presenters are myself, Nur Aqilah binti Zulkifli, secondly, Nur Shazlin binti Shafiee, and lastly, Syaqirah binti Azmi. Before we go to the subtopic, I will present to you briefly about the concept of education itself. As we know, quality of education is one of an important parts in society needs. Everyone should have the same opportunities in life, especially in basic needs. So basically, concepts of education are beliefs about what is worth learning and how people should acquire that learning. A group's concept of education can be inferred from the dominant educational agencies, objectives, curriculum content, method of teaching, and techniques of evaluation found within that group. It means it is the process of facilitating learning, knowledge, skills, values, and habits for people development.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazlin binti Shafiee, and I will proceed to the next part, which is the importance of quality education in Islamic perspective. First point is Islamic law can be practiced in every aspect of Muslims' life. As we know, Islam is very comprehensive. When Muslims get quality education, especially in Islamic study, everything that they do will comply with Sharia law, either in world matters or hereafter. Second, Islam teach its believers to be a good person with good moral. When quality education are obtained, people will know how to differentiate what is right and what is wrong. They will do everything right and ignore the bad deeds. Lastly, quality education can increase Muslim faith to Allah. Muslims should know that everything in this world belongs to Allah. When someone learn and understand deeply about something, they will more believe and faithful to Allah, the All-Great.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syaqirah binti Azmi. So I will continue with my parts of finding and discussion, which is factors affecting quality education among poor children. So there are many factors. The first one is lack of funding for education. For developing country, they just cannot rely solely on their own financing for education, but there is also a need for more foreign aid. Next is having no teacher or an untrained teacher. Teacher is the most important factor in the quality of education. This is because teacher effectiveness has been found to be the most important predictor of student learning. There are 130 million children in school who are not learning basic skills like reading, writing, and math. Next is lack of learning materials. Outdated and worn-out textbooks are often shared by 6 or more students in many parts of the world. Workbooks, exercise sheets, readers, and other core materials to help students learn their lesson are in short supply. So teachers also need materials to help prepare their lesson, share with their students, and guide their lessons. Next is did not get classroom. A child cannot learn without the right environment. And lastly is the expense of education. Every child has the right to a free basic education, so that poverty and lack of money should not be a barrier to schooling. But for many of the poorest families, school remains too expensive and children are forced to stay at home doing chores or work themselves.
I will continue with the next subtopic, which is the effect of lack quality education. The first effect is insufficient health insurance. The knowledge about health very important for all humans. People will ignore their health care if they know nothing about health. They also more exposed to any disease if they not take care of their health and hygiene. Secondly is increase the rate of unemployment. Quality education important to pupil develop skills and language in their field. Basically, employers will choose job applicants who have at least basic skill in their field. So, when quality education not achieved, the person cannot develop their soft skill. Third, lack of education will lead to poverty. It related to the point that I've said before. When people not get quality education, they can't get job. So, they do not have salary to support their life and they might become poor. Lastly, lack of education lead to criminal case in community. An educated person might influence with criminals to support their life, such as receiving bribe, theft, and snatching.
Next, the roles of the authorities. Government as well as other authorities need to take role in order to overcome this matter of lack of quality education among poor children. Firstly, increased investment in early childhood education is particularly important given the limited investment our society currently makes in the cognitive development of very young children. This should be the top priority for new spending in public education. In addition, the authorities must provide incentives for educators to adopt compelling research-based practices while expanding efforts to develop and identify effective educational regimes. One lesson from the movement for accountability is that highly disadvantaged schools and districts often lack the ability to change themselves. State and district officials should ensure that disadvantaged schools with a strong research base. Lastly, the authorities shall continue to support and assess a range of options for choosing a public school. It is for the facilitation for the expansion of magnet and charter schools and to carefully assess the impact of these schools on the students they serve as well as on the schools around them. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.